Hi class, this is going to be a fun little book for us to make together, and this is using a lot of different skills we've been learning. It's going to use our word family skills, it's going to use our word literacy skills where we're sounding things out, and we're going to cut and glue, and we're going to create a book together that we'll read. So I have my quiet quacker. This says Quacktacular, Quacktacular, and of course Ribbit, so we'll put them off to the side, our little quiet quacker. And your checklist, you can put that off to the side. So we have our book here. This is a build-a-word book, and then we have this page, which these are extra sets. So if you lose pieces, it gives you an extra set. So go ahead, if you either have you or your mom, go ahead and cut this in half. This is the one you'll use if you lose pieces. You have an extra set that gives you, just in case, because we all know how it goes when you are working with little pieces of paper. Sometimes one goes missing. Okay, so this Build a Word book belongs to, that's what this says, this Build a Word book belongs to, I'm going to write Mrs. Duffield. You write your name, so Mrs. Duffield. And this is who lives at the pond, and it's asking a question. We know that because of the question mark. That tells us that they're asking a question. So before we get started in the book, we're going to go ahead and cut out all these little pieces. So I'm going to cut these out really fast, and I will meet you back here in just a minute. So if you need to pause it, go ahead and pause it right now, and we'll both cut out all our pieces. Make sure you keep them in a place where you're not going to lose them. Okay, I'll see you in just a second. Class, I am back joining you. I've cut out all of my little individual letters here, and I have my word blends. There's an A-I, and I-R, you-R. Remember, these are no good, terrible drivers. Our S-H, which makes the sh. Our C-K, which makes the k sound. And this makes the A. When two vowels go walking, remember, the first one does the talking, so it says its name, A. So it depends. Well, sometimes there's rule breakers, so we'll have to talk about that if that comes up. Then I went ahead, and I've got all my little alphabet here, and I cut them all out. You are allowed to have moms or dads help you with this because it's a lot of little pieces to make our book. But this is a good skill to put these all in order. I put them in order alphabetically. Not all the alphabet letters are there, but we've got A, B, no C, D, E, F, G, H, I, no J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, and then we don't have V or W, but we have Y. So I put them in order so I can see them pretty easily. Now we're going to go ahead and open to the very first page of our book. And I'm going to put this so that you can see it very easily. So we have small space, big space. That means there's going to be two letters together. So let's go ahead and read our sentence. So it's I see a, what is this? Yeah, it's a duck. So I see a, we're going to build duck at the pond. So the first letter is D. What letter makes the D? That's right. Let's get one of our D's. You can put glue right on that spot and put your D there. Make sure it's a D, not a B. Remember, the D faces that way, left. Okay, D. Remember, students are acting confused. They the teacher, and they go, what letter does that? U. Okay, so let's get our U. You guys are getting good at this. And then we've got two letters, and this was part of our UK family. D, K. What two letters in our blend here make the K sound? Yes, CK. Okay, go ahead and put glue right in your little box there. Put CK there. So now we have I see a duck at the pond. Okay, we'll turn our page, our next one. I see a B, what is this? A bee at the pond. So b, what letter's that? B, B. Remember, your B faces that way, B. A bee. So B, what letter do you hear it saying its name? E. Yeah, says it, E. And sometimes it could be B-E-A, but in this case, for B, it's B-E, E, like in C, S-E-E, B-C. I see a bee at the pond. So B-E-E. There's our next word. Very good. Okay, let's turn the page. Okay, what is this? Yep, it's a fish. I see a, okay, we've got one letter, two letters. So f-I-sh at the pond too. All right, so what letter makes the f sound? Yep. Let's put a little glue in the spot, and we'll put the F for f. Okay, I, like their exercises. I, what makes the I? I. Yep, that's our little I. F, I. Okay, what two letters together make the sh sound? Yeah, you were right. Shh. They like to be in the library. They put their fingers up to their mouth. They tell everybody because they like it quiet, and they say shh. I see a fish at the pond too. Good job. Oh, this is a word we have been learning a lot. What is this guy? This is our frog. How do we spell frog? Yes, F. We've been spelling this guy a lot, huh? So F. R. Yep. R. And again, if you've lost a letter, go ahead and pause the video and you have this whole extra set. You can have help and go ahead and cut out the letter that you lost, because sometimes these little tricky letters, they go hiding. So ah. Doesn't like going to the doctor. They stick that little popsicle stick in his throat and he says, ah. Oh, f, r, ah, g. G. Yep, that's a G. Good job. I can see a frog at the pond. Okay, what's this? Well, it's not the type, a specific name, but what kind of animal is it? It flies. Yes, it's a bird. So and I can see a one word or one letter, two letters, one letter. B-R-D. Okay, there too. So let's B. And look. Mrs. Duffield doesn't have another B, so I am going to pull out one of my extra sets. I'm going to cut out, whoops, my B. See, I lost my B. I don't even know where it went. Maybe I had two D's and one B. I don't know. You might need that extra B. So go ahead and cut out your other B if you need it. So I'm going to put my B. Remember, your B faces this way. B. Okay, now we've got to decide, is it U-R or I-R for bird? Because they both sound the same. B-R-D. But is it I-R or U-R? What do you think? Okay, it is I-R. B-R. If you phonetically spelled it and you used U-R, that's how it sounds. So sometimes it gets tricky when there's two letters together that have the same sound. And you'll start to recognize when you see the words that that's how you spell it. And really, honestly, in some of the language, that's how it works. We just start remembering how to spell it and how it sounds and what those words make. So, bird. What's the next one? D. That's right. D. Okay, so let's read our sentence. And I can see a bird there too. Oh, we've got I can see a long snake. Okay, what's our first letter? S. Yep. S. S. N. Yep. N. Move this over this way a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. A. It's saying its name. A. Snake. A. Snake. Okay, we've got the K for the K sound. So there's another box at the end there. Now it looks like we need to go ahead and go to our extra letters for that one. It's mommy. Mommy what? Mommy E's reaching over that K and saying, say your name. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out another one of my E's. And put that right there on the end. Okay. Good thing we had the extra set. Gives us extra words. Okay, our letters. I can see a long snake at the pond. Mommy E sitting at the end there. Okay. Oh, this is a snail. We've got a snail here. So, S. What letter do you hear? S. Yep. S. So this is a single letter, two letters together because it's a bigger box, and a single letter. So, S. N. What letter do you hear? N. Yep. N. S. N. And then remember, two vowels go walking. The first one does the talking. Ale. Which one do we have two vowels go walking? Yep, because this is our no good, terrible drivers. So we have AI makes the A sound. Two vowels go walking. The first one does the talking. A, snail. What do you hear at the end there? Yep, L, snail. That's pulling apart your word so that you can spell it, just like sounding it out. And that's how you spell it. You can encode and decode. So decode is sounding it out so that you can read it, and then encoding is sounding it out so you can spell it. It's creating the word. So snail, snail. And I see a small snail too. He's awfully cute. Ooh, this is a fun one. Look, I see a, okay, single letter, two letters, single letter, single letter, single letter. T, t, oh, at the pond. Okay, so what's our first sound? T. Yep, that's a T. And then what two letters make Yep. That's our no good, terrible drivers. U and R. Going around the corners. They're just terrible drivers. Turt. What do you hear? Turt. Yep. Turt. Ooh. Yep. Got our L. And we need our mommy E again, our babysitter E. Turtles hanging out at the end. I'm going to cut out the E from the other set. Good thing they gave us that extra set. That's for sure. Okay. turtle. So let's read our sentence. Look, I see a turtle at the pond. Good job. And this is a, I'm going to put the letters at the end to make our last word. You can write it in too. We've got these letters left, but I'm going to actually use these letters. And this is a, I'm going to go ahead and glue these down because I think this is kind of cute that it makes a word. And this is a, and then I'll draw a picture of it. This is something that frogs like. F, L, whoops, oh, it's sticking in the wrong spot. There we go. L, F, and then sneaky Y is saying I's superhero power. Fly. This is a, I don't want it to stick when I close my book, so I'm just kind of rubbing so that it doesn't stick. I don't want my book to stick closed on that page. There we go. This is a fly. Okay, I'm gonna draw a cute little fly. Let's see. And we'll do little eyes right there. And then his little wings. There's his fly, my little fly wings. Okay. And we'll put a little smiley face on him. There's my fly. He's kind of a funny little fly, isn't he? I should have my little frog down here ready to catch him. There, I'll put my little frog down here. His little tongue coming out. Ooh, he's gonna get that. With his big legs and his little feet up here. There. Okay. There's my funny little book, or my fly with the little frog. So now on this one, this is a really cute book, and you did a good job. This is using a lot of the different skills we've been learning over the last few weeks, and you guys have been doing such a great job with all your work. I'm so proud of you. I know that not being together is really challenging, and I just appreciate you working so hard and doing these videos with me. I miss you terribly. Know you are in my heart, and I love you all very much. I hope you have a very fun week. Keep working hard. Call me, FaceTime me, come meet me on our Zoom meetings, and let's continue to have some fun together for the rest of our kindergarten year. Have a great week and keep reading. See you soon. Bye-bye, class.